Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, today we are going to cover few more format related specifier that we can use in order to format, you can say, timestamp or the data that we are going to retrieve from the timestamp. In our previous session, we discussed some format specifiers related to date, some format specifier related to time, and also we learned how we can use them in a combination in order to fetch the data, right? So this session you can say that it is in the continuation of the same. Today we will cover a few more things that you can use in order to fetch the days and month in a particular format. So if you have not covered the previous session, then I would request you to go and check out the previous one first, because these all sessions are in a link and a proper sequence. After that, once you have covered the previous session, then it would be bit easy for you to understand the further sessions. Okay, but still, if some of you are directly referring this session, just for those person, I'm going to tell you again about the timestamp, like what is timestamp, what all values we can use from it, or what all values it is providing us. But because this is very important, if you don't know what is timestamp, then it would be not that much of useful for you to understand the thing access, not the access, the format specifiers. Okay, so I think now we are good to start with the session, and we will proceed in the same manner. Like firstly, I'll tell you the requirement, what are the situations where we can use it, because situational things are very important. Syntax is easy, command is easy, you can easily use the command, that's not a big issue, right? But the situation when we can use it, what type of conditions would be there in your projects when you can utilize these format specifier, that is important. So that for that we will discuss the requirement. Fine. So let's start with a basic command, which is qsh. What qsh will do, it will open Qshell command prompt for us. Now on this Qshell command entry screen, we can run any Qshell related commands. For example, let's say I want to fetch the current timestamp from the system. So in that case, I can simply write date, then space and enter. Why? Because this is the simplest command in order to fetch the current timestamp. Once you hit enter here, you can see it is returning some information to us, which is nothing but a combination of current date and time. Here, initially you can see it is returning TUE. What is TUE? TUE is something related to day, Tuesday. It is denoting Tuesday. Then we have APR, which is denoting April month. Then we have 16, which is denoting the date, and later on we have hour, minute and second in HH, MM and SS format. Afterwards, it is providing us the information related to universal time, which is coordinated universal time format, and then we have year at the last. Clear? So these are the all information that we get by default when we hit the command date. But now from this data, we want specific things from the timestamp for a particular client project. Let's say if your client has asked you to print the day in a full words, means you should print Tuesday, complete Tuesday, not TUE. Or maybe same goes with APR. If you are supposed to print April, not APR, then in that case, what you can do, you can use the format specifiers that I'm going to show you now. Clear? So I think now requirement is pretty much clear that yes, we have some things which we are going to use in order to fetch some customized information from the timestamp. So on the other session, I have noted down some specifier. One by one, we will copy it from there and we will use it. The first thing is percentile A. Percentile A is for full weekday name. For example, Sunday. So instead of SUN, it will write the full weekday name, which is Sunday. Then we have small a. Small a is for abbreviated weekday name. So let's say if you want to fetch SUN only, so in that case you can use small a. But if you want complete weekday name, then in that case we are supposed to use percentile a. Later on we have percentile V, which is for full month name. Here you can see January. January is for full month name. Similarly, if you use small b, then it is used for JAN. But how we can use it on Qshell? So for that, what you can do, you can simply copy it from here, percentile A, then simply go there, and now you can write date, then space plus quotes. Inside quote you can write percentile A. So what this percentile A will do, it will return the complete weekday name. If I hit enter, you can see it is returning Tuesday. And remember one thing, it will only always return the exact time, or you can say it will always return the current information. So if your current day is Tuesday, it will return Tuesday. If it is Sunday, it will return Sunday. Clear? But the format would be the same. You just need to write date space plus inside quotes you can write percentile A. Clear? Fine. Now next thing is, what will happen if we change capital A to small a? Will it change something, or it will return the same output? No, it will not return the same output. It will change the output. Let me show you. So this time I'm going to use date, then a space plus inside quote I'm writing percentile A. On pressing enter, you can see it is returning TUE. Now what is TUE? TUE means Tuesday. So this is abbreviated weekday name. Clear? So if you want complete or full weekday name, then you can use percentile A capital. If you want small abbreviated weekday name, then you can write TUE only. Fine. All right. Now we will talk about the month. For example, if you want to fetch only the month from this timestamp, then what you can do, you can simply write here date, then space plus inside quotes you can write percentile, and here you can simply use capital B. After writing capital B, you can hit enter and it will throw you the name of your month, which is full month name, April, APRIL. Okay. But suppose for any particular reason you are just interested in the abbreviated name of month, then in that case you just need to replace the percentile B with small percentile b. So these are the interrogations. Like sometime if you are preparing for some interview where Qshell is a topic, then in that case they might ask you the question like, what will happen if I try to use percentile b with date or small b with date? So you should answer all these questions. Like if you are using capital B, that means it will return the complete month name, and if we are using small b, then in this situation it will return the small APR or abbreviated weekday name. Clear? So these are the all scenario that you can perform using date with these format specifier, not the access, the format specifier. Clear? All right. Now there might be one question: will it be possible to use the combination of these specifiers? Yes, you can, because after all we are going to customize the things. So yeah, let's say if someone has asked you to print the month name and full month name and full day name together. So what you can do, you can simply write here date space plus inside quotes you can simply write here percentile, simply for month we will write B and percentile A, and then simply hit enter. After pressing enter, you can see it is printing April Tuesday, which is the correct date, right? Likewise, if you would like to print Tuesday first and then April, then you can just swap the values. Instead of B, here you can write A, and here you can write B, then enter. And you can see now it is printing Tuesday and April. And if let's say if you want to merge any text in between them, you can use concatenating things, right? But overall the thing is that yes, we can use the combination of these things. Even if let's say if I want to print small a, capital A and small b with format, yeah, you can write, you can see here firstly it is printing the complete weekday name, and then it is writing the abbreviated of the month name, which is APR. Okay, so yeah, these are the all steps or the all format specifiers that we can use in order to fetch the information related to day and month from the current timestamp. I hope this session is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.